Hey y'all, hey. Come on in, come on in. ShayLifetimeStory, and I'm back here again. Alright, and so today I am here to do a full moon and Gemini message for all 12 zodiacs. Alright, and so today I will be starting off with talking about how can this energy or the Gemini moon be affecting us all on a collective level. All right, so I'll be going through Aries through Pisces, talking about what area of our life can the Gemini moon be affecting us. With this Gemini moon, this is significantly bringing light towards the part of your life where you are holding yourself back from doing things, whether this is mentally, physically, or emotionally. All right, and so today I'm going to be here to show you maybe in what areas of your life can you work or open yourself up to see things differently, so that you can expand yourself or allow yourself to be in environments where you're able to see things as they are. Okay, so first thing first, the first sign we are starting off with is Aries. All right, Aries, this will be affecting you. Aries rising, this will be affecting you in your third house. All right, your third house deal with communication, mindset, and daily interaction. All right, so your daily environment, how are you communicating with people in your daily environment? How are you interacting with people in your daily environment? Okay, so whatever is being hidden in your daily environment, the light will be shining on that. Okay, Aries. All right, so the first thing first to tap in right now, Aries rising, you guys may be in this place where you definitely need to find a way to brain dump. All right, allow yourself to release or find forms or ways that you can journal, maybe do some forms of communication by recording yourself, but find a way to release or communicate the things that are on your mind, so that you don't feel so in a box or tied down to things. All right, Aries. So with you finding a way to be more pacific and paying attention to how you're dumping your mind or releasing the things on your mind that is burdening you, find people that you can speak truth with. Find people that is not going to judge you for the things that may be on your mind, or judge you for your way of communication, because during this time you may feel like your way of communication, people are not able to understand you, or you may feel like people are not able to connect to your way of doing things. With this Gemini full moon, this is very important for you to understand that, hey, you still do need to communicate what it is that you need, and the things that make you happy, and the things that are important to you, but pay attention to communicating to people that are being truthworthy, the ones that you can talk to and they're going to be honest with you about whatever it is that you may bring up or whatever it is that you may talk about. Okay, Aries rising. So with that, it's important that you pay attention to who are you talking to on the daily. Who are you having conversations with? Who are you explaining and having your little one-two with? Because whoever it is that you're talking to or trying to engage with, it should be those who's going to help you open your mind up and see things differently. Okay, Aries? Because with your communication being important in whatever your mindset is, you want to be in an environment with people who can help you stay in the same path, or whatever it is that you want to focus on, or whatever it is that you want to bring into this life. All right, Aries rising. So the first card we're going to pull for you, we're just going to pull one card and kind of see where this energy, how can you look forward to applying this energy for yourself. All right, the first card y'all have, Aries, is joy. All right, so for you, do something fun, take action to do something that brings you joy, that makes you happy, that brings light into your life. Maybe you need to change your hair up. You guys could be doing some different forms of painting. Maybe you're getting into decorating, doing something different with your hair, or doing makeup, different makeup styles on your face. This is also some form of healing. All right, you guys could be healing by taking time to jot down, like I said, brain dumping. Maybe you guys are carrying some old burdens or some old ideas about how you see things or how you're doing things, Aries, and you want to be in this space where you can bring joy back into your life regardless of whatever is going on. Okay, so that was for Aries. Now we're going to be getting into my Tauruses. All right, so Taurus rising, you guys could be going, the Gemini is going to play a big part in your second house. All right, with Gemini being in your second house, Taurus, this is going to be dealing with your values, your money, and your self-worth. All right, so what is it that you value, Taurus? What is it that is very worthy to you? What is it that you love? What brings you pleasure? All right, with this Gemini full moon, it's going to be very important that you're paying attention to what makes you happy and what brings you balance in your life. Y'all know Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is ruled by Libra and Taurus. So it's the duality of beauty, things that look good, things that smell good, things that taste good. So it's like, pay attention to that, Taurus. You should be trying to bring light to that so that you can actually get your worth out of that. All right, Taurus rising. So with it being your second house, you want to communicate that. All right. The first thing you want to tap into is refraining from this money ideal. Okay. Whatever story you telling yourself about money and about how you could get money and the things that you are required to do to get money, you're going to be changing that up. Your way of expressing yourself about how you can manifest more money into your life, attracting more money or more money opportunities for you to have different avenues for you to do things differently that can make you happy. All right, Taurus. So once you reframe yourself from this story or this idea about how you should be getting money or going about money or going about the things that brings you self-worth, you should be able to open yourself up and just see things differently. Allow yourself to open up new ways of how you want to communicate to people about the things that you love. Okay, Taurus. The second way you have is value your alignment when it comes to exercise. All right, it's very important for you guys to do some form of exercising. All right, Taurus, take some time to value some form of exercise. If you do 30 minutes to an hour in some part of your day, okay, Taurus, spend some time moving your body and being active so that you can intentionally release whatever could be burdening you when it comes to you actually paying attention to what's important when it comes to your health. Okay, Taurus. The next thing you have is grounding. Which ways are you tapping into grounding? You guys could go outside and do some grounding techniques, whether that is you doing yoga, breath work, dancing, running, jogging, walking, whatever. You guys need to be tapping into doing some form of grounding technique so that you can stay grounded on this earth, especially with the Gemini full moon. You could be in your head a lot about, are you even stable? Do you have the finances to be stable? Or are you going towards the things that make you happy? If you are in that state where you're worrying about those type of things, Taurus, you want to put yourself in an environment where you can release those ideas and just get back focused on staying grounded. Okay, making sure you're mentally stable, physically stable, and emotionally stable. Okay. Hi, you all. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for liking. Keep liking, if you feel like this is interesting to you. All right. So now we're going to pull one card for Taurus and let's see what is the energy like for Taurus. All right, Taurus, you got wealth. Like I said, you guys have opportunities coming. All right, wealth. You got 1 and 9. Okay. So you could be taking action towards whatever brings you happiness. All right. Be grateful for everything that you have as well. All right. You guys have unlimited resources, unlimited abundance, unlimited opportunities. As long as you take the initiative to take action towards what it is, like I said at the beginning, that brings you pleasure and that makes you happy and that it's something that you love, you're going to automatically receive abundance through that, because that's where you need to focus on, Taurus. Okay, so allow yourself to move with knowing that you are wealthy, even if you are in this space right now where you may feel like you don't know what to be happy about. You don't know what to be grateful about. Just know that if you're in an environment where you could wake up and be happy about shit, getting you a cup of tea or getting you a nice meal or going to a park or going to hang out with people that you love and doing some form of something that you enjoy. Gemini deals with that curiosity and that childlike nature, Taurus. So when you're in this space where you could just continue to be in that childlike nature and just enjoying yourself by doing little things, you will be fine, Taurus. All right, so doing this full moon Gemini, find ways to do something fun. Okay, do something fun for you. All right, and then make sure it's something that you really value. All right, so that's that for my Tauruses. The next time we're going to go to is Geminis. All right, so Gemini, you guys are going to be dealing with this in your first house. All right, so this could be affecting you when it comes to your appearance. All right, your identity, your appearance, and how you move through the world. So this could be affecting how people see you and the things that you actually choose to do when it comes to you stepping out and just having faith to just take action towards what brings you happiness. All right, So your identity, it could be simple things like, you know, you're changing up your hairstyle, you're changing up, if you didn't wear glasses last month, maybe this, by the end of this year, you're going to be trying to add glasses into your new style. Or maybe you want to change up from doing short hair, you want to do long hair. Something about your appearance you may want to change just to give this new look or new idea about who you are. Okay, Gemini? So the first thing you want to tap into is doing some form of mirror work. All right, speaking affirmations over yourself through the mirror. Find time to communicate to self, Gemini risings. Okay, because during this time, words are very powerful. The words that you speak over yourself, they are like spells. It's like you speaking life into you. And if you can't speak life into yourself, Gemini, you can't speak life into nobody else. And y'all know y'all like to run y'all mouth. Okay, so I recommend, first thing first, Gemini, with this full moon in Gemini, please spend time speaking life into yourself through a mirror, recording yourself if you like to record yourself through videos, but definitely spend time doing that. All right, Gemini? The next thing you could be doing is doing an identity check. All right, y'all know Gemini deals with both sides. All right, so sometimes y'all could be in this energy where y'all want to be like copycats. Y'all want to have the same thing like other people, or other people want to copy y'all. This is the time to check in with self. If there are things that you want to change about yourself to help yourself elevate or to expand when it comes to your mind, body, and spirit, do so, Gemini, because that identity checking is going to help you stay grounded in who you are and what is the purpose or whatever it is that you're supposed to be taking action towards, Gemini. Okay, so Gemini rising, your last thing that you could be checking in is resetting your first impression. All right, so your first impression is how people look at you. All right, and based on how people look at you, they may judge you based on whatever it is that you do, but stand firm in who you are. If you're going to be authentically how you is, regardless of how people feel about you, Gemini rising, continue to do you. People, whoever gonna fuck with you, Gemini, they gonna fuck with you regardless of how they feel. Okay, so at the end of the day, you know, just enjoy yourself. Make sure you're being authentic to who you are, and make sure you're not letting no one knock you off your square, Gemini risings. Okay, so I hope this Gemini full moon help y'all more than anything, because y'all need to have faith within y'all selves, Gemini. So y'all card is guidance. All right, you're being guided. All right, there is something new coming, something new that you're investing in. Maybe there's a new path that you're trying to go down, something new that you want to invest in, something creative, I would say. You're gonna go about it a total different way. All right, Gemini, you can also be burning sage, palo santo, or cinnamon in your home for cleansing, prosperity, or cleansing, prosperity, and diffusing out like energies within your home. Okay, Gemini, you're finding ways to cleanse your space. That could be very important during the Gemini full moon. Cleanse your space, clean your environment, whatever environment that you're in on a regular basis. Take time to cleanse that space out, burning whatever you choose to make sure that your environment is properly open. All right, Gemini. So the next sign we're going to go to is Cancers. All right, so we're going to be doing Cancer's rising. All right, Cancer, Gemini will be in your 12th house, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so Gemini will be in your 12th house, Cancer. And with Gemini being in your 12th house, this will be light being brought into your subconscious realm, your dreams, and how you can heal the community. All right, so Cancer rising, you guys have the ability to help heal your community, your tribe, by just following your subconscious. Your subconscious, your dream state could be literally showing you during this time the ways that you could be giving back to your community, or the ways that you could be giving back to yourself, and that will be assisting with your community, whether you're finding form or ways to invite people into your sacred space so that you could tap more into what is going on when it comes to communication, and like having just deep conversation about how they're healing themselves, or deep conversation about what dreams are they're having. During this time, you're going to be pulling close more to people to figure out like what's in their dream state, how are they healing themselves, because you are here to help them heal. Okay, that's where light is being brought for you, Cancer rising. All right, so the first thing you want to tap into is journaling. All right, spend time journaling and reflecting over your dreams. All right, Cancer rising, right now you guys could be having a lot of dreams, Cancer rising. You guys may be having dreams every other night, or every other time you take a nap, you're having a dream. Write it down, journal about it. Right now you may not understand what these dreams may mean to you or how they may apply to you in your life, but always understand time is it rotates how I want to. Something you may have a dream for today may not even show into your life until next year, which is 2025. But write it down, because you want to still be able to be in this space, Cancers, where you're able to reflect over how your life went and what possibly can happen. All right. So spend time journaling. All right. The second thing you want to do is practice some form of gentle releasing. If you want to do some form of releasing movement, releasing and journaling, or releasing while having small conversations with people in your space, Cancer, find time to do that. You just definitely need to find time to release, because being Cancer and having your Gemini in the 12th house, you guys hold a lot of energy. You pick up on a lot of energy. You're here to transmute that energy for the collective or whoever it is that's in your space, Cancer. So make sure you're spending time cleansing and releasing whatever baggage or energy that could be burdening you. Okay, Cancer rising. All right, last but not least, another thing that you could be tapping in is into alone time, spending time without distractions. All right, so you guys could be in this space where you're detaching from everything. You're spending more time at home in your sacred space, really paying attention to, like I said, what are your dreams telling you about your surroundings? What are your dreams telling you about how can you help yourself and the community? All right, Cancer, because your surroundings and your environment it could affect your internal world. All right, so pay attention to your mind, body, and spirit, Cancers. All right, so let's get a card for you guys. And the card you guys have is the Nurturer. All right, like I said before, Cancer, you guys are here to help heal and transmute energy in your community. So you guys bring a nurturing energy to every and each environment that you go in. You're here to help people better understand their subconscious and, like I said, their dream states and how they can help themselves. But like I said before, Cancer, you guys have to take action to love and help yourself first, Cancers. All right. So I hope that helped for this full moon in Gemini for Cancers. All right, the next sign we're going to go to is Leo. All right, Leo, let's see. So for Leo, your Gemini placement is in your 11th house, Leo. All right, so with Gemini being in your 11th house, Leo, this will be bringing light to your friendships, your community, and your future goals. All right, so that is very, very significant and very, very important during this time, Leo. All right, so whatever it is that you are not paying attention to when it comes to your friendship or the people who you are in the community with, the light will be shining on those who you need to be making aware of, you know, to tally up if can they move forward with you towards the same goals that you're trying to move forward to. Because y'all know Leo energy is the duality or the energy of taking action and having faith to go after whatever it is that you're determined to go after. Y'all are fire signs. All right, y'all are very logical, so y'all are willing to be direct about it. All right, Leos, and stand on that. But just make sure your corner or your square, your community or your tribe you're in, they're on the same shit. Okay, Leo? So the first thing you need to tap into is audit your community. Like I said before, who is in your tribe? Who is in your community? Are y'all actually ready to go towards the same thing? Are y'all in a like-minded environment? Are you in a like-minded space mentally about the actions that y'all want to take, the things that y'all want to go towards, the things that, you know, make you feel happy, you know, Leo? So the next thing y'all want to tap into is dream. All right, you guys could be making a dream board. All right, it's time to refresh that dream board. Maybe you guys are doing vision boards, dream boards, you're painting, you're coloring, you're finding some form or way to draw out your imaginations and putting it on paper or board. Maybe it's time for you guys to change that up. Draw out something new. How do you see your future looking this coming 2025? If you haven't did that already, fine. Like I said, now doing this Gemini full moon, take a piece of paper, get you a paint board, find you something that you can write on, and write out a vision of how you can see yourself doing what you got to do. Leo rising. All right. The main thing is you need a group or a community to do this with you. Y'all know I always tell y'all, in order to build on anything, it take a team, it take a tribe, it take a community. You cannot do nothing alone, baby. So Leos, make sure you got you some loyal mother who's around you who can help you. All right, Leo? And reach out. All right? Reach out to people who are being very authentic. All right? Make sure you're being authentic, because you being authentic is going to help you attract the right people in your surroundings, Leo rising, that is going to help you continue to stay in that authentic version of yourself, Leos. Okay, so let's get a card for my beautiful Leos. All right, Leos, your card is acceptance. All right, 444 is your number. All right, so it's time for you to accept who you are. It's time for you to follow your intuition, to go towards whatever it is that you need to take action towards. Be willing to detach. Okay, y'all know 444 equals 8. 8 deals with Scorpio energy. That's the death and rebirth cycle. It's going to be a need for you to knock everything down, knock any group, any tribe, any friendship that you're in that's not going towards the same goals that you are going towards, Leo, and allow yourself to continue to move forward, to go something new, go towards something new. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of detaching. You need to be able to be authentic with yourself about what it is that you want to take action towards, and go towards that regardless of who wants to go towards it with you. Know that you will always find you a tribe that's going to be in the same space that you're in. All right, Leo? So the next time we're going to is my beautiful Virgos. All right, and I am actually a Virgo sun. All right, so this is Virgo rising, but with Virgo sun, I know we have a very we're being affected right now, especially with this Mercury going to retrograde. We are ruled by goddamn Mercury, so our communication could be a little or things could be going on with technology. That is what Mercury control. All right, technology and communication. But anyway, Virgo rising, your Gemini placement will be in your 10th house. All right, and this deals with your career, your long-term aspirations, and your investments. Okay, so what is going on in your career, Virgo risings? All right, there's going to be a light shining on your career and the things that deals with your aspiration. Okay, what are you aspiring to be, Virgo rising? What is it that you want to take action towards, Virgo rising? Pay attention to what career path do you actually want to choose. You guys can have a very good gift when it comes to helping people in your community. All right, you guys are what I would like to say the community helpers of them all. All right, y'all are the ones where people could call and be like, hey girl, hey homie, can you watch such and such this week? Okay, no, but don't let nobody put no responsibilities on y'all. I'm just saying, like, Virgos usually are the helpers of the group. So during this time, you may have a gift or ability to be like the person who everybody want to count on, as in, like, you know, doing your little part, Virgo. But the first thing I want you to tap in, Virgo, is to what is your career story? What are you telling yourself that's going to be your dream career? What are you telling yourself that you want to do for the rest of your life? Not even the rest of your life, but for this time while you're here, that you can enjoy and that's going to make you feel balanced, Virgo. And like, get focused on it, because I think with Virgo, we have this ability to help so many people that we can sometimes get misdirected when it comes to us staying focused on things, because we're mutable. We like to bring ourselves in mutable environments, and we just decide to put in that word. During this time, Virgo, especially with the Gemini full moon, the people who you are in a career with, who you're trying to work with in your community or your tribe, you need to make sure they're willing to put in that same work as well, Virgo. So rewrite your story, because the thing is with that is y'all can have a story or a dream that you're telling yourself, Virgo, where you think you're supposed to do all the work. No, like I forgot what that song was. Like I told, it takes multiple people to build on a business, to build on a community, to build on some type of industry thing. It doesn't take one person. You need a person to edit. You need a person. You don't need it. You can do it all on your own if you feel like, Virgo. But why do it on your own when you can create a team and you can create people that can invest into the same things you want, Virgo? You know? So the second thing I want you guys to check over is, what is the title that you're giving yourself? Like I said before, you guys love getting into relationships or jobs or anything that you're involved in as a career, and you feel like you need to do the utmost. No, Virgo, be in this space where you're opening your eyes up and you really seeing what is these jobs, what is these opportunities I'm taking, and what is the responsibilities that I need to take. Because if some of these responsibilities, Virgo, is too much for you, cut it off. All right, Gemini don't have no problem cutting some shit off and ignoring the motherfucker, okay? So be like them. Be like the motherfucking Geminis, okay? Y'all know that's your opposite sign, because y'all both ruled by Mercury, all right? So just don't let nothing keep you in a title that doesn't fit you, Virgo, all right? So the next one you have is, how are you being seen in the public? All right, how are people viewing you when it comes to being a public figure or just being seen in the world? You know, I feel like I said, Virgo, you guys have this title, this unique title of being the helper of every community. When people bring y'all into their vibe or their tribe, you know, y'all always are the ones initiating help to people. Allow people to initiate help for you. So be the one who's standing on all fours, as in you got your business, you got your tribe, you got your community, you got the people, or you got this career that you want to work on, but be open to allowing people to help you go towards that same career. Okay, Virgo, allow yourself help so that it could be a team building on something that can leave a longer or a larger legacy. All right, Virgo, so let's get your card. Virgo, your card is psychic healing. All right, so something in the psyche is being healed. There is something ending, and then there is something new that is being brought back into life. All right, trusting your intuition when it comes to this. All right, Neptune, something with your subconscious. So something with your dream state, Virgo, could be telling you significantly about what it is that you're supposed to be going towards when it comes to your career. Pay attention to your dream. Maybe you're going to have a significant dream that pop up that could be telling you what you should be taking action towards, that can actually leave a legacy to your family. Okay, Virgo, that's what you want to be paying attention to during this full moon in Gemini. All right, so the next sign we're going to be going to is Libra. All right, and let's see what is this full moon in Gemini going to be looking like for Libras. So Libra, Gemini will be in your 9th house, Libra. All right, so with Gemini being in your 9th house, this will be dealing with your belief, your higher learning, and your personal your personal belief about things. Okay, so with Libra and Gemini being in your 9th house, it's what do you believe, Libra? What is it that you're telling yourself when it comes to your belief and the things that you stand on as like, this is who I am and this is what I'm going after. This is what I love. All right. And it's mostly things that deals with learning. All right. So what are you learning? All right, Libra. What are you taking time to learn when it comes to your belief? The first thing I want you to tap into, Libra risings, is your belief. Okay, your inventory of what is all of these things that you believe in. All right, is it something that's real or something that really values your true time and your true attention, Libra? Because y'all know Libras, y'all naturally grab a whole bunch of attention from all people. All right, most people want to engage with y'all and have small conversations about things. Most people want to find things that you're interested in and involve themselves in it. But how many things are you guys attaching to? Take an inventory of that, because you don't have to believe in everything, but you can believe in a little bit of you feel me, Libra? All right, and so the second thing y'all have is, what is your curiosity when it comes to learning other cultures, Libra? Okay, you guys could be traveling, taking a trip to other countries, going to smaller or bigger environments where you can learn a little bit of want to and being curious about it. Because with Gemini and Sagittarius, it's a little bit of curiosity and wanting to learn, baby. So you guys can be taking a little trip of travel across the country somewhere, learning something new when it comes to your belief and how you're seeing things, Libra. Okay, what is your vision quest when it comes to you journaling? All right, spend time journaling, Libra risings. You guys need to journal out what is the vision for yourself. Y'all know the end of the year is right around the goddamn corner. We like a couple days away before we get into 2025, Libra rising. So you guys need to be journaling or writing down, how do you see the vision for your life, Libra? What is the belief that you got for yourself when it comes to how you want to see your 2025 looking, Libra risings? Okay, because during this full moon in Gemini, like I say, the way you speak over your life, the things that you say over your life during this full moon in Gemini, that is how you're going to be portraying for your life to look when it comes to 2025, Libra risings. Okay, so let's get one card. If y'all like the video, go ahead and thumbs up. Okay, thank you all for coming in. Leave a comment, like, and I'll continue to bring more videos like this if you guys enjoy. All right, so the card for Libra rising is initiation. All right, so with Libra rising, you guys could be y'all are the rebel of the group. All right, y'all are changing things up. You guys are being initiated to do something different. Maybe you're changing up how you do. Okay, so you, out of everybody in your surrounding or in your family or in your group, you are the one, Libra rising, who is doing something totally different from everybody else, and be okay with that. Okay, because like I said, y'all, Gemini is in a 9th house, so your belief could have came from your father. Maybe you pick up a strong belief that your father may have had, where you stand firm on that. During this time with this Gemini full moon, maybe you need to change up that belief. Maybe you guys need to come outside of your comfort zone, do something different. Maybe you don't no longer need to do what your father may have told you to do maybe 10 to 12 years ago, or maybe something your mother may have told you. Really find comfortability and stability and believing in yourself and having faith in whatever it is that you find determination in. All right, Libra. All right, so With this initiation, you're being welcome to take action to communicate about what you had to let go of, but also welcome in new and allowing yourself to just detach from what doesn't serve you, Libra rising. All right, so the next one we're going to is Scorpio risings. All right, Scorpio rising. Let's see, where is this Gemini placement in for you? All right, so Scorpio rising, your Gemini placement is in your 8th house. All right, and 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. Okay, so this is like, okay, this y'all gonna have this like more personal Scorpio. So for Scorpio rising, you could be dealing with there's gonna be light brought on your intimacy, your shared intimacy, your shared resources, your deep emotional and transformational moments, Gemini, in the 8th house. Okay, so Scorpio, your intimacy, something is going to be brought to the light about your intimacy. The way you go about it, the way that you choosing to tap into share intimacy with people who is in your close environment. Also the resources that you're sharing with people in your close environment. Okay, so the first thing you want to tap into, Scorpio rising, is to do some form of shadow work. Okay, Scorpio rising, do some form of shadow work where you're able to write down and journal down things that you want to work on, Scorpio, because with this intimacy being reviewed and your finances and resources being reviewed, you may be in a space where there's a change going on in your environment, where things may not look the same or things are appearing a little different. That's fine. Don't allow what is going on with people in your environment to determine how you personally feel about your resources or your idea of the things that you have healed when it comes to yourself. Okay, you guys also could be doing some healing in the sexual department, in the intimacy department. All right, there is some healing going on in there. There is some healing going on in your resources. Maybe you guys may have dealt with traumas of having issues with keeping money or saving your money or organizing your money, or you may have issues with your intimacy, not being open, not being honest, not being authentic about what it is that you really want, Scorpio rising. Or you guys may be doing a little too much, Scorpio rising, where you need to calm down and not seek so much attention when it comes towards relying on other people's resources or relying on other people's intimacy. Okay, Scorpio rising. So the second thing I want you guys to tap into is a releasing method. All right, find some way or some form to do some way of releasing. All right. So when you're doing releasing, Scorpio rising, I recommend, since you're a water sign, do some form of releasing around water. So if you want to go to a lake, an ocean, a river, something like that, get there, do some shadow work, mix a little bit of that together, go to a park, go to a beach and do some shadow work, writing down some parts, write down questions that involves you knowing more about yourself. How do you feel mentally? How do you feel emotionally? How do you feel spiritually? Actually just tapping in more deep so you could be aware of what is going on when it comes to how, because the thing is, if you're not never checking in on yourself when it comes to your resources, your intimacy, you will be allowing yourself, like I said before, to be affected by other people, and we don't need that, Scorpio risings. Okay, the last but not least, point 3 is open your heart up to communicate. All right, I know it can be very hard and you guys like to keep everything so private into yourself, Scorpio rising, because it's things that you feel like it shouldn't be shared with people, like your intimacy and how your money looking, and the emotional transformation you go through. That is fine that you're going through all these things, and I know you may want to heal those things on your own, but you never know in what space you're in, who you can help with the knowledge or the information that you can share to them when it comes to healing those parts of your life, healing those parts where you're hiding in when it comes to intimacy, or healing those parts where you realize and you can no longer be codependent with other people's resources. Okay, because I feel like with Scorpio rising, you guys may be in this space where you're afraid to talk about it. You're afraid to admit that, hey, you may have been in this space where you were codependent with people when it came to their finances, or you were codependent with people when it came to their intimacy, as in you were waiting on them to be intimate before you can even tell them, hey, this is what I want in order to feel fulfilled or to feel like I matter. Okay, so Scorpio rising, let's get you one card. All right, so with your Scorpio rising, you got commune. All right, so you guys could be following your heart when it's when you're taking action towards what brings you happiness, all right, what brings you joy and what brings you creativity, and taking action on that, Scorpio rising, okay? And do it with gratitude, knowing that everything that you attract into your life and everything that you're doing is for the highest good for you and everybody else. You don't have to feel bad about it. You don't have to feel like everybody got to agree with everything that you like or that you want to be interested in, Scorpios rising. You want to just be in this space where you're able to go after what it is that brings you happiness and still just attract people in your environment who want the same thing. You feel me, Scorpio rising? So I hope that helps, Scorpio rising. And the next one we're going to be getting into is Sagittarius risings. All right, so let's see and what placement is Gemini going to be for Sagittarius rising. All right, so Sagittarius rising, Gemini is going to be in your 7th house. All right, so this deals with partnerships and close one-on-one relationships. All right. So Sagittarius, you guys could be dealing, the light is going to be brought on how are you connected with people. Point blank period. How are people connecting with you and how are you connecting back with them? Are you being authentic? All right. Are you being real about what are y'all even connecting on? What is it that y'all are creating? Do you guys love the same thing that y'all are connecting on? Or are you just connecting with people, Sagittarius, because you want them to be happy? No. Sagittarius, you want to be in this space that whatever this is that you're working on with people and you're trying to co-create with people, that is shit that's going to make you happy too, Sag. Okay? So the first thing I want you to tap into is having a clarity conversation. All right, having a clarity conversation to exercise your truth. All right, Sagittarius rising, having a conversation with everybody that you're in a relationship with or you in a partnership with, and just being authentic with them, telling them what it is that you love and that's gonna make you feel like you are in a valuable relationship or partnership, telling them what it is that you're trying to co-create with them so that y'all can stay on the same path and you don't have to feel like you putting in more work. Okay, Sag, you want to be in a relationship where things are balanced. All right, the same amount of work you put in this relationship, they're willing to do the same thing. All right, so have a clear conversation about that at the beginning. All right, the second thing I want you guys to pay attention to, Sag risings, is your boundaries. All right, check into what boundaries are you setting with yourself when it comes to your partnerships. Are you allowing people to go over your boundaries when it comes to them communicating with you and having contact with you or involving into things that you like to do with them? Are you allowing people to be overbearing? Are you even setting up good boundaries for yourself where you can get the space and get the time to just focus on yourself and not be overly involved or overly attached to taking action towards every goddamn thing? Because Sagittarius is that sign of curiosity and having fun. They like the big kids even when they may be an older adult or younger child. It doesn't matter. They still in their childlike nature. That is Sagittarius rising. I'm a Sagittarius rising, so I can tell y'all. Okay, we're very curious. We're like the big kids, but in a grown-up perspective. All right, we have that elder energy within us, even while being, if you young, you still like the elder of the group. Okay, Sagittarius rising. So check in with your boundaries. Set better boundaries for yourself. Maybe you need to sit down and have a clear conversation with yourself about what boundaries are you going to set up for yourself when it comes to any relationship or partnership that you're in. Okay, Sagittarius rising. And the last thing I have for y'all is y'all need to do some form of mirror practices. All right, so sitting down with yourself and having conversation about the boundaries you have for yourself. Really letting yourself know, like, hey, if I can't treat myself like this, then I ain't letting now motherfucker come around me and treat me like this, because this is the boundaries I set within myself. Okay, so sit down and have a one-on-one talk with yourself in front of a mirror, a camera, whatever it is that you want to do, and just be real with you. Tell yourself about the things you haven't been really working on. Tell yourself about the things that you would love to engage in, Sagittarius rising, that can help you better be that version of yourself where you can really just be happy and authentic with you. Be authentic with who you are, Sagittarius rising. All right, so let's get a card. And the card you have is Breakthrough, Sagittarius rising, and the number is 3 and 9. Okay, 3 deals with Gemini, 9 is Sagittarius. All right, so that is so freaking funny. That clarify what this whole full moon in Gemini is for y'all and what's being brought to the light. All right, so your partnerships, all right, speaking truth. As you see, this is a sword. Like I said, what is the boundaries that you're setting up for yourself, Sagittarius rising? What are the things that you speaking with honesty and with so much gratitude and like standing up for? Because when you're speaking up for yourself and you setting up good boundaries for yourself, Sagittarius, you allow yourself to be in better partnerships or just better relationships where you're getting things that is balanced. It's a balance, give and receive, and you don't have to feel like you putting in all the work majority of the time. Okay, Sag, so like I said, sit down and have a clear conversation with those that you love. Set up better boundaries for yourself so you can know what is it that's important to you, And third, do some mirror work and practice over yourself so that you can be grounded on what it is. Be honest with yourself first so that you can be honest with everybody else. Okay, Sag? So that's that for Sag. The next one we're going to get into is Capricorns. All right. Hello, babies. I forgot to say happy birthday to Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. It is y'all Sagittarius season. All right. Y'all season almost over and we're going into Cap. But let me just say happy birthday to my Sag because I don't want y'all to feel like we ain't think about y'all. We think about y'all. Okay. We love y'all too, Sag. So now we're going to be on Capricorn. All right, Capricorn rising. Your Gemini placement is going to be in your 6th house, Capricorn rising. All right, so this deals with your daily routine, your work habits, and your well-being, Capricorn. So how is work going for you, Cap? Because when the light get put on right now, during this full moon in Gemini, work may change. The way you do your daily routine may change. And your well-being, you know, just really making sure that whatever job that you're doing, whatever it is that you're spending time in doing every single day, that is something that's going to truly invest into you and your highest good. Okay, Cap? All right, so the first thing I want you guys to tap into is get an inventory of what are you spending time in and what routines are you setting up for yourself. Do you have routines that you are investing in when it comes to a daily routine for yourself, Cap? Really take an inventory of that, about how are you stimulating yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. If you don't have a routine to help stimulate these 3 slots in your life, you need to be setting in to do that, especially coming 2025, because this is the last full moon before we enter into 2025, Cap. So get it in order now. Take an inventory of what routines are you doing on a daily basis that can help stimulate you, like I said, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay. So the second one, Caps, I want you guys to do a health check-in. So maybe you need to go and do a checkup. Okay, maybe you guys need to go do a checkup. All right, check on different parts of things that you know you want to be aware of so that you can make sure everything is good with your health. All right, Caps, because with it being in your 6th house, that means your health is very important. So the work that you putting in for a job or a business or whatever it is, you still want to spend time with yourself. Maybe you need a self-care day to check in on yourself, seeing how you doing mentally. You know what I'm saying? Really, maybe y'all need to get a therapist. I don't know. If you feel like you need somebody to talk to, if I have time or space, leave a comment down below and we can have a conversation about it, Capricorns, because it's very important that you're paying attention to your health, Capricorn risings. All right. The last thing I need you guys to check in on is mindfulness. All right. What form or practices are you tapping into when you're doing mindfulness? Being aware of where is your mind. Okay. Where is your mind directing you? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel? Are you in a peaceful state, Cap? And peace starts internally. It don't have nothing to do with externally. Okay, Cap? It's very important that you guys are paying attention to what is on your mind and how your mind can affect your reality based on what it is that you are involving yourself in, Cap. All right? Set up, like I said before, some better routine or patterns that you could do that can help your health. Maybe you guys need to do some form of yoga, some form of dancing, some form of exercising. If you're into a high hit, I love doing hit workouts, especially if you are trying to burn fat quickly. You can do some form of hit workout, dancing, whatever. Go to the park, walk, whatever you choose to do. But y'all definitely need to put in some form of workout or movement into your health measurement, because your health is very important and your routine is very, very important right now, Caps. Okay, so let's get a card for my Capricorns. The card y'all have is protection, Caps. I love that for y'all. So stand on all four. Know that you're protected. You guys may also have an ancestor that is protecting over you, that is watching over you in your daily steps. Somebody may have had a cat, or you may have had an ancestor that had a cat. That cat is protecting you. That cat is watching over you. It's continuing to allow you to be aware of your surroundings and the things that you got going on. Okay, follow your instincts when it comes to what you are feeling, Capricorn. If you are in an environment where you feel like your stomach is making a weird feeling or your breathing is changing, pay attention to your environment. Your intuition is trying to help you be aware of what's going on in your environment, in your space. You just have to pay attention to small little signs that your intuition is trying to tell you that can help you better and bring light to your health, like I said before, to your daily routines, and to the work that you're putting in regarding your well-being. Okay, your well-being is very, very important during this time, Capricorn. So just be aware of who you are around when it comes to your surroundings. All right, Cap? All right, so that's that for Cap. And the next time we're going to is Aquarius risings. All right, so Aquarius, let's see what house is Gemini going to be in for you guys. All right, Aquarius rising. Gemini is going to be in your 5th house, Aquarius rising. So this will be dealing with your creativity, your dating, and your self-expression, your authentic self-expression. Aquarius rising. Are you being authentic? What are you doing, Aquarius rising, that is creative? What are you pouring your time into to do that involves you doing creativity? Are you engaging into anything that brings back your childlike nature? Whether that's you engaging into outdoor outings, going to the park, or going to little museums, or going to anything that activate that Leo placement. Y'all know Leo rules that 5th house. So Leo deals with the childlike kid nature. How are you tapping into that, Aquarius rising? How are you tapping into your kid-like nature? All right. So the first thing I want you to tap into is your creativity. Check in. How are you being creative? How are you being creative, Aquarius? Because with this full moon in Gemini, that's going to be light brought to that. What ways are you doing creative things? How are you opening your mind up? How are you expressing things new about yourself? How are you tapping into bringing your imagination into this reality by taking action towards that, Aquarius rising? With the light being brought on your 5th house, you're going to have opportunities for you to create something outside of your comfort zone, okay? And choosing a path to go down to just be creative. And it doesn't have to just be painting or coloring or like making clothes. It can be whatever way or purpose that you feel like bring you to some type of joy or fulfillment, okay, Aquarius? So the second thing I want you guys to tap into is playful affirmations, all right? Are you speaking affirmations over yourself, Aquarius? Don't look at it like it's woo woo woo, because it's not just woo woo woo, Aquarius. Actually spend time speaking playful over yourself, speaking affirmations over yourself about joy and having fun and doing something curious and doing something that requires you to tap back more into that childlike nature, especially if you're an adult. I know as we get older, we may get in this place where we always thinking about paying our bills or taking care of the necessary things regarding adult things. But what about doing childlike things that can really help heal your childlike nature? Because we still have our inner child in here. Regardless of how old we get, whether we're 40, 50, or 60, you still have your inner child that is craving for your truest desire, Aquarius. So how are you tapping into that? What playful ways are you communicating with that inner child to keep that inner child elevated, keep that inner child craving the duality of wanting to just create? Okay, Aquarius rising. And the third thing I want you to tap into, Aquarius rising, is what risk are you taking? Are you taking any risk regarding doing something and receiving a reward for it? Understand that if you could take one small risk, can end you at a place in your life, Aquarius, where you could receive a big ass reward. All it requires you is to come outside of your comfort zone. That's why I said, when you go back to that inner child and really figure out what that inner child want to take action towards regarding a path or something that's creative, Aquarius, you can open up a door so big for you that the things that are going, the abundance that's going to flow through there for you, it's going to be unbelievable, Aquarius rising. You have it in the 5th house. So open up in curiosity in your 5th house by doing something creative or anything that's regarding fun. Trust me, you're going to open up an avenue for yourself where you're going to enjoy it, Aquarius rising, and you should enjoy it. You're going to find people in the same environments that's going to be in the same things when you allow yourself to be curious about it. Allow yourself to open yourself up and take small risks. Maybe, like I said, come outside of your comfort zone. Go to a park. Go somewhere where you haven't been in a very long time, Aquarius. Just allow yourself to open up and do something new. Especially, like I said, this full moon of Gemini is the last one we got of this year. All right, Aquarius? So let's get a card from our Aquarius. Aquarius, your card is blessings. All right? That deals with 6. All right? So 6 is significant. 6 deals with Virgo. Maybe your health, your routine. Something that you're doing on a daily basis is bringing blessings into your life, Aquarius. Something that you're doing as a daily routine is bringing blessings into your life. Just realize every time you take an inch or a step to go towards that new routine or that talent, it's going to bring open a bigger door, like I told you. So have faith, create a routine behind it so that you can plant this seed and it can flourish into something different. Right now, it may be dark. You may see shadows. You may not see how you're going to have a future out of it, Aquarius. But just have faith that you can have a future out of it. As long as you put time and a routine together towards something, all you can do is continue to flourish through that. Okay? Okay, Aquarius? Know that blessings are flowing to you. As long as you put in that work to help those who going to help you, you're going to receive the blessings that you deserve, Aquarius. All right. So last but not least, we got Pisces risings. All right. So let's see, where is Gemini in the Pisces rising placement? So Gemini is in your 4th house, Pisces rising. All right. So Pisces rising, this will be affecting your 4th house, which deals with home, family, and emotional foundation. What is your emotional foundation looking like? Is your home supporting how you feel emotionally? Are you creating or bringing yourself in environments where you can genuinely be open, authentic about how do you feel emotionally? Because the burdens and the amount of burdens that you can take from every space that you involve yourself in, Pisces rising, you're going to be carrying that back with you home. And home ain't even got to be in a physical place. It's internally. So if you're always going around people to help people, because y'all know, just like Virgo, Pisces is the opposite sign. And Pisces are naturally just help people because they just have this desire to help humanity. All right. Virgos help with the reality of, I want something in return, bitch. We're working to get something. Pisces, they don't give a damn about getting nothing. They just want to help. But during this time, Pisces, you need to make sure you're in an environment, light is going to be brought to your home environment, and who's actually in your home to help you. Who's actually in your home creating a root or a foundation for you that you can stay stable, okay? So the first thing I want you to pay attention to, Pisces rising, is your root, the root of your environment, the exploration of your roots. What is it that you're believing in when it comes from where you came from, the things that started from a beginning, the things that you're beginning to have faith in? What is it that you believe in, Pisces rising? Because whatever you pour your attention to that you believe in, that's what you're going to bring into this reality, Pisces rising. So the second thing I want you guys to pay attention to is, what are you bringing nurturing to? What are you nurturing, Pisces? What are you nurturing? Are you putting nurturing energy within yourself? Or are you walking around trying to nurture the whole community while not having anybody to nurture you? Understand, Pisces rising, it's very, very, very important that you guys pay attention to making sure you feel nurtured as well. Because like I said, that Gemini placement is in your 4th house. So you guys may have people in your close environment or your close space that need your help. I'm not saying that they don't. But no, you're going to need help too. They always tell y'all, a healer needs a healer, Pisces rising. So make sure you're getting the healing that you need as well, Pisces. Make sure you got somebody to cater to you when you feel like you need to be nurtured, Pisces. Okay? The last one I want you guys to pay attention to, tap in, is your emotional expression. How are you expressing yourself? Are you being authentic about what you feel emotionally? Or are you hiding back the emotions that you don't want to show your community because you're trying to be seen as the one who can help everybody in this home or in this foundation or in this space? I know you're here to help people, Pisces, but make sure you're helping yourself too, okay? Because with this full moon in Gemini, it's going to bring a significant light to who is in your foundation that can help you too. Who can help bring that nurturing energy back into you. Who can help you feel grounded and rooted into who you are, Pisces rising, so that you can continue to go out here and be emotionally stable when it comes to your greatest expression. If your emotions are all out of order, Pisces, 9 times out of 10, the expression that you're going to be showing others is that either you're mad or you're bitter about something. Because y'all know sometimes water signs can be in that energy where when they dealing with so much emotions, they start manifesting over their face or in their appearance because of their lack of clarity to be able to truly express themselves, Pisces. And y'all know it's very important that you guys are in this space where you're actually truly able to be nurturing. Accepting that nurturing energy from other people, but being nurturing as well, Pisces. Because during this full moon in Gemini, it's going to bring clarity to that. Are you really being a nurturing person, Pisces? Okay. So let's get you one more card and then we'll be out of here for this full moon in Gemini message. We had that card already, I believe. Let's get another card for my Pisces. Oh, y'all got love. And it's clarified by 12, Pisces. Last but not least, look at y'all coming out here being cute. All right, so y'all got love coming. All right, so take action towards making sure you got balanced love. Like I said before, Pisces, don't be taking fast action to help motherfuckers that don't want to help you. Okay, you want to be in an environment or in spaces or in a home where people want to nurture you and bring you back to your root and help you feel grounded. And you're attracting that. Have faith in it. Big time faith. Trust me, your intuition on it. Okay, because transformations are going to happen, but at the same time, when you truly find that love that you want to take action towards that can bring you that fulfillment within yourself, Pisces, you attract the right people. Don't be afraid to allow it. Don't be afraid to allow people to come in and nurture you and to nurture who you are and your truest destiny, despite of where you're trying to go, Pisces rising. Allow this love. Know that you can still accept love, regardless of you being in the right environments. Like I said before, Pisces love helping people, even failing to realize when they're going to get the help for themselves. If you going through those environments, if you're going through those during your life where you're realizing you invest in the people that's not investing to you, clean that shit up and move. Move away from that, Pisces, and allow yourself to get in better environments that's going to bring clarity and prosperity to you, Pisces. All right. So I hope this full moon in Pisces worked well for you all right? I went through all 12 signs to talk about how it could be affecting us all on a collective level. I went through Aries to Pisces, explaining how to do what y'all need to do, okay? So take this full moon in Gemini by the hand and enjoy the rest of your 2024 as we continue to go towards 2025, and I'll see y'all on the other end. Mwah.